Welcome back. As you can imagine by what you just saw, the F350 is still fighting back. So I've got the transfer case back in, got everything all lined up, you know, the fuel pump, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, took it for a test drive and the drive shaft was making a hellacious noise, and then I came back and had a look, and it turns out the rear end is foobarred. So I got this one from a junkyard, kind of amazingly for a pretty good price, $245. So not too bad. I'm pretty happy about that. A lot of people are asking a lot more, so pretty impressed for a junkyard. This is my local junkyard in Billings here, and they even give it a little paint job. They did take the calipers off, as you can imagine. They'll probably sell those to somebody, or cores, or whatever they like to do with them. But we're fixing to put this on, so stay with me. This is going to be an adventure. So when I first looked, I had hopes that just the nut was loose, but upon further inspection, it just goes in and out, in and out. It was leaking from the pinion seal. I imagine it probably just went low on fluid and then just kind of ate itself up a bit. But yeah, it's not ideal, so this is why we're gonna have to change around. So firstly, I've hit everything with the wire brush, just giving a little help out as much as we can when it comes time to undoing everything. So those that aren't aware, on these 350 single wheels, they actually have a 4-inch spacer, and I assume that is for load when you get squat, you know, when you load up, because technically it's a 1-ton, so when you load it up, it won't squat as bad. But that's kind of an interesting thing about the 350 single wheels. Anyway, it does have a sway bar on the back. Some come with, some come without, so we're gonna have to undo the sway bar, obviously the U-bolts and the shocks and the brackets, because the other diff, they stripped it pretty good. They left one spring hanger bracket, and they took off the sway bar bracket and the other spring perch for this side, and obviously calipers. But that shouldn't be too bad. We'll just take it all off, the one we have. So I'm going to get a little spraying a little bit of WD, help it out, a little bit of quick, and I'm going to start loosening some nuts. So first thing I've done is hang the calipers and hook the line. It bolts just on the backside there on both sides. Since we just bled it, I really don't feel like bleeding it again, so it's easy enough just to undo them and hang them, and they'll be out of the way, and we'll be able to get the diff out. But next I'm going to tackle the sway bar. So if you've got a stuck rotor, front, rear, whatever, this is how I like to get it off. So you get yourself a screwdriver or something and put it in like that, and then you this one's pretty nasty. I think the seal has been leaking for a little while. But anyway, axle's going out. Gonna tighten these U-bolts down. That should be done there. And this is the original. We're just gonna take the sway bar brackets and the shock absorber mount. I can't remember. There's one on one side, but not on the other. So that's all we need to take off this one. Now it should be pretty close to being done. I've never done it like that. It worked out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So that's just a transmission jack. So, you know, it'd be nice if it was a little bit higher, but you know, we got it done. Everything buttoned up under here, resealed. The only thing I have to do is put the drive shaft on. That's pretty easy, but I'll also have to fill it up with gear oil. But it's all done. There's a little bolt that holds this on. That just snapped off, so a couple of zip ties. As long as it doesn't move, that's all we want. That'll stop the fatigue. So we'll pick it up, we'll take it for a little drive, and we'll see if it's any better. This is the last part to the puzzle. The bash plate that goes underneath the transfer case. That's pretty much the last thing we've got to put on. We have the drive shaft back in. That's done, so now we're just going to put that, it goes kind of right here underneath the transfer case. Going to put that on. Then this project should be a wrap. Alright, thanks for coming along. There's been some ups and downs. Obviously the diff was not expected. You know, he told me it was fine. He drove it from Idaho or wherever the hell it was. Anyway, it wasn't the case. And we conquered it. Fair enough, it wasn't, you know, too expensive, so that was pretty good. But it's all wrapped up. I took it for a drive the other day with the kids and the wombat. And runs pretty good. The diff's cured that terrible noise I had last time. So that's a win on that. But yeah, she's all done. Up for sale. Someone will buy it, hopefully. But if you're mildly entertained, hey, leave me a thumbs up and thanks for watching. This guy's nearly done with videos to follow, so stay tuned for that.